Hi, today is October 18th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1615 for the year, Implox Holdings. The sign on the rather nondescript building that I came across as I walked through South Adelaide said Implox Holdings. I later learned from their website that Implox Holdings has an extensive range of medical, surgical, and educational supplies across a range of applications. Presumably, the purpose of Implox Holdings is to sell these things to those that would have a use for them. It would be weird if the sole purpose of Implox Holdings was to hold these things. But with a name like Implox, I kind of feel like all bets are off. Poem number 1616, it's a haiku. I mean, was she serious with that thing? She was wearing a Sliwa for mayor hoodie, and I laughed out loud. Poem number 1617, things I am glad about. I'm glad I went, and I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad I was here before I left, and I'm glad I was there when I went. I'm glad that I'm still capable at times to present new and interesting ideas, and I'm glad that when I'm unable to, I can dress up old ideas and pass them off as new. I'm glad I didn't throw out that winter coat that I had last year because winter is coming, and it would suck not to have a winter coat. And I'm glad I didn't throw away those leftovers because I am very hungry and very lazy, and I'm glad I can just warm up the leftovers. I'm glad that I'm not made of glass or steel or formica or cellophane or pelican meat. And maybe most of all, I'm glad that these are not the only things I am glad about. Poem number 1618, very sad to think. It is very sad to think that the president that we have now is probably not nearly as bad as the president we will have the next time the Republicans win the presidency. Poem number 1619, states. A state of light and dark, a state of contradictions and clarifications, a state of nature and artifice, a state of New Jersey and Connecticut, a state of transparency and opacity, a state of being and non-being, a state of peeing and shitting, a state of fucking and celibacy. Now, I'm not saying I've traveled to every single state there is. I'm just stating the state of some of the states I know of that exist. A state of failure and success, a state of moonbeams and sunspots, a state of righteous anger and reprehensible complicity, a state of relaxation and intensity, a state of transcendence and mundaneness, a state of solid and liquid, a state of gas and really bad gas, a state of enervation and plexiglass. Poem number 1620, Apolitical Haiku. I have written 2 political poems today. This is not the third. And last poem today, poem number 1621, Glop. Glandular glockenspiels glowing, glomming, glutinous gluttons glamping in the glade, glitzy glissandos globalizing the gloaters, gloomy gliders glued to glass nose, glacial gladiolas with glaucoma gleefully glancing, glyptic glyphs glumly glittering in the glut, glamorous glass blowers glibly gleaming in the gloaming, glorified glossators in gloves and glucosamine. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.